And we started the journey only to find ourselves in Ogun State. And 10, 15 minutes away from the main road, we're going deep into the bush. And there's this fully equipped industrial looking building situated nowhere in the forest, you know, with the capacity to cater to operations and operators.
It's a full setup, and outside a kitchen located at the lodge for cooking food. There is another kitchen beside me here, a laboratory for cooking meth and chemical substances.
Imagine the volume of what was recovered here. That's enough to cause a lot of issues, public health issues, security challenges, not only in our country, Nigeria, but even in the sub-region and even in other jurisdictions that's outside of this country.
On a lighter note, Nee, I just want to know how many fingers am I holding up, just to be sure that you're fine.
Hold it up again. It's 4, it's still 4.
Great. Okay, so we have Nee back fine, sane and coherent.
And the suspect arrested just arrived at the special court sitting, and this has been tagged the biggest industrial bust of meth lab in Nigeria.
We've been able to conduct our examination in chief in respect of PW, that is a false witness. The matter has been adjourned to Friday for continuation of trial, basically to move our application for the destruction, dismantling of this laboratory.
And they sought to tender some chemicals in evidence, and we objected to it, and the court reserved that a formal agreement will be taken inside the courtroom. The defendants are charged for being in possession of methamphetamine. But what they succeeded in showing us today is the process of production, not production itself, not the end product.
They are not doing this within the cities or within the towns, but going into the forest to do this. So that's a challenge. But then, again, it's a challenge the agency has risen up to ensure that we don't allow them to have a hold, not only in the southwest, but in the entire country.
No, this facility is good to put on record that it's the largest bust in Nigeria, in the history of Nigeria so far. It's been described as a super lab. Most of the labs that have been seen over time are the courier level, maybe 1 kg to 13 kg, or even the mid-level, the port and the shipment level, which transfers about or makes about 25 kg to, let's say, 250 kg. But this is set to produce 2,400 kilograms of methamphetamine, and you know that's what we call locally called ice. Yeah, and from the prosecution conversation I've had with the prosecution officer, he mentioned that they've applied for a dismantling of that facility. That facility first needs to be dismantled because since the bust, they've had to position officers there. They're exposed to this and they need to leave. So if it is approved, if the application is approved by Friday, which is the next trial when it will resume, then they can dismantle the place, then trial continues. It's a huge blow to the cartel, because this is supposed to produce, if this floods the market, I'm talking about 480 billion naira. That's a whole lot of money.
That is a whole lot of money, and it raises a whole lot of concerns as well.